Okay, so I'm up his shield. Let's see what they bring in, and it's a Machamp. And oh boy, here comes the overheat. Skadoosh, and it takes out the Machamp. Switch shields are down. Nidoqueen is going to go to town. So Earth Power coming in through here. Skadoosh almost one-shots it. Okay, so since they don't like to shield their big chunguses, we're going straight for the overheat. Skadoosh almost one-shots the Lone Eradicate, and the opponent decides to back out. Good game to my opponent. Didn't expect it. Overheat's just insane on the Lonely Ninetales. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I came up with a double poison strat team for the Kanto Cup. I think it did really well. I went 4-1. I wasn't on a clean set. I did do some battles before this, so it's not completely on one set, and the battles are not in order, unfortunately. But it's okay. So I put this team together, and you can already see some big threats to this team. Alolan Marowak and Confusion usually as well. Today, I'll be showing you how to deal with Alolan Marowaks and Hypno leads and all of that good stuff. So if you go ahead and enjoy the video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on the video. It really helps out the channel grow. I appreciate you guys all support, and I'm trying to make better quality content and learning as I go. Sorry I've been away for a few weeks. I'm trying to get back into the Pokemon Go process. I'm just playing again, and I just moved. And thank you guys for all the continued support. Let's go ahead and hop into the video. Alright, hopping right into it. Let's see what we got here. We got Nidoqueen into Hypno. So, like, again, this is a very bad matchup, but that's okay. So, what you usually want to do is go for these poison things right away. And most Hypnos are running Thunder Punch, but let's go see what this is. And it's an Ice Punch. So, this is going to be very unfortunate, and they sneak into Confusion. This is not looking good for us so far, but let's see what happens in this battle. So, of course, I'm going to Lone Ninetales. Definitely don't want to come in with that Venusaur there. And since I know he has Ice Punch, I'm probably going to let this go. Yeah, let it go. And it's just the Ice Punch as I predicted. I'm going to farm up a little bit extra and then go for this Weather Ball right here. And hopefully this is enough to KO with that Poison Fang debuff. Unfortunately, it's not enough to KO, but I get a little extra farm. And since he snuck in that Confusion there, I'm not able to farm down completely before I take another Ice Punch, which is okay. So I'm up his shield. Let's see what they bring in, and it's a Machamp. And oh boy, here comes the overheat. Skadoosh, and it takes out the Machamp, switching away immediately. 2 shields to 1 shield. Venusaur against Venusaur, and this is looking like a GG. So I'm going to let this first one go just in case he decides to bait, but he didn't. And these Vine Whips are double resisted, and so is on my side and their side. So I am going to shield this because I have to now. He can go for straight Frenzy Plant now since I am low enough, even though it is double resisted. And Frenzy Plant is still a hard hitting move. So going for the Sludge Bomb, he does let it go. And then now I can go just for these Frenzy Plants here. And this should just be a good game here. Yeah, he's going to shield that Frenzy Plant. And I could switch, but I realized that I am a Vine Whip ahead of him. So I'm able to get to the Frenzy Plant before he does. And that's going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent there. Like I said, not winning lead there. The Confusion user was up front, but still able to take the win there. Alright, hop into the next one. We've got Nidoqueen into Ninetales. This is a very good lead, especially if it's Charm. So there is the Hypno right there to swap in. And so now I'm bringing in my Lonely Ninetales because this is really my only response, and it's also my safe swap. So like again, this one's running Thunder Punch. I did decide to shield it for some reason. I don't think he built up to a Shadow Ball there, but just to be safe, I've been played in such a long time. So I know this is enough Thunder Punch. I can survive this. Yeah, Thunder Punch is coming through there. And then I probably should have built up to 2 more Weather Balls, but let's see what my opponent decides to do. Okay, I do get a shield, so I could possibly get 2 shields here. Let's see what the opponent decides to do here. So Weather Ball does come through, and I get 2 shields from the opponent. So Alolan Ninetales getting 2 shields, and the Hypno's almost gone. This is looking very good for our team. I can let this go because it's probably just another Thunder Punch. Yeah, Thunder Punch coming through that is double resisted. And now let's see what the opponent decides to bring it. And it's a Alolan Marowak. Shields are down. Nidoqueen is going to go to town. So Earth Power coming in through here. Skadoosh almost one-shots it, just not enough. And I do let this go. I think Bone Club is enough to KO from this range, but I did think they undercharged that possibly. And then there is the Lonely Ninetales in the back, and then Sledgeon should be enough to one-shot this thing. And it looks like this is going to be a good game to the opponent. So very big moves coming out here from the team. The Overheat, the Power, Frenzy Plant, Surge Bomb, just all big hitting moves, just insane. Alright, hopping into the next one here. We got Nidoqueen into Wigglytuff, so very good lead. Let's see how my opponent decides to play this out. So look, they stayed in a bit trying to catch the Poison Fang, and believe it or not, I panicked here, and I should have stayed in with the Nidoqueen. Believe it or not, even with the energy lead, I could have beat the Lapras there by going straight Poison Fang as soon as I get it, and the Poison Jabs would eventually add it up, and I could just shield the Surf. So now I decided to get a shield from the opponent there, and since he snuck in an Ice Shard, unfortunately I'm not able to make it to the second Frenzy Plant. And so now I'm coming back in and throwing the Poison Fang immediately. And the reason why I didn't throw the Earth Power, since the opponent has a lot of energy, I figured they'd shield, and which is they did. So I would shield this one up. Since I don't know why, I probably should have left it to the Ninetales here. And I again should have probably just let this go, because my whole team beats Wigglytuff, so I really didn't need this Nidoqueen. But in my head at the time, I probably thought that they were AB weak to poison. So throwing this Poison Fang here, this should be enough to KO. And there's a Lonely Marowak in the back. And I knew they would get to Bone Club there before I got to Earth Power, so swap and I catch the Bone Club. So yep, just the Bone Club. And that does actually not that much damage. So now he should be going for a Shadow Bone here. Nope, he's going straight Bone Club, okay. So this is good for us. So this allows us to get to this Overheat here. And let's see how much this Overheat does. Boom! Oh my goodness, that actually did a decent amount of damage for a resisted move. Very impressive. Now my attack is low, so this Weather Ball won't be enough to KO. And he switches into Wigglytuff to get some more farm. And not barely enough to make it to the Weather Ball. They're very unfortunate. And his Charm does go through. And this Poison Fang won't be enough to KO. And that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Even though it was a good lead, the opponent played well. And it probably should have done some things a little different. But it's okay. Hopping into this next one here. Nidoqueen into Marowak. So another very tough lead to deal with, but let's see how we decide to play this out. So I'm building to an Earth Power. I'm going straight for it, acting like I'm going straight for it. Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. And they do not shield. Wow, very ballsy plays on the opponents in there. And they're going straight Bone Club as it seems. And since they're going straight Bone Club, I am going to shield this up possibly. Yeah, going to shield this up. And going to build up to an Earth Power again and throw 2 Poison Fangs. Hopefully I can get a shield from the opponent here. Yeah, we get a shield from the opponent, and then going for this Poison Fang here. Since he showed this one, the second one, this third one's going to do a lot more damage. Even though it's double resisted, he should beat. Yeah, he beats me to the next charge move. Okay, I'm going to let this go down, and then come in with my Lonely Ninetales and farm up some extra energy. And let's see what my opponent decides to bring in. It's a 1-to-1 shield scenario. And there's a Alolan Raticate. Okay, so since they don't like to shield their big chunguses, we're going straight for the Overheat. Skadoosh almost one-shots the Alolan Raticate, and the opponent decides to back out. Good game to my opponent. Didn't expect it. Overheat's just insane on the Lonely Ninetales. So Nidoqueen into Lone Electro, very good lead. And here comes the Lapras. Like I said, I probably should have stayed in like the last one. And this is what I'm talking about. So I do stay in. I'm going for these Poison Fangs right away. I know I'm not going to win this matchup, but what I'm here to do is looking to get shields even and to get the Lapras down as much as possible. Because again, another big threat for our team is going to be Lapras. I didn't mention it in the intro, but Lapras is going to be a big problem for this team as well. And then Nidoqueen with the Poison Jabs and Poison Fangs can just take care of some of these main threats. And also having access to Earth Power as well. So I'm coming in with the Venusaur and farming up some energy since it was double debuffed. And then all this Lone Marowak's coming in. This is probably looking like a hard counter. You're like, no way he can get out of this one. But let's go ahead and see. Frenzy Plant is chunking a lot there. And let's see my opponent opponent gets a little greedy there, and so I'm able to make it to second frenzy point. So this is huge. So we could possibly oh, he decides to catch, and I'm coming in here and I'm swapping and farming down the Alolan Raichu. Nice catch on my opponent's, and I thought, wow, very nice sack, bro. Alright, so I do shield up the first move for some reason. Probably should have just let that one gone. Now he can go for Shadow Bones here. That was probably a mistake on my opponent's end, and I'm not going for the overheat right away and want to get off this Weather Ball first. Or actually, he's low enough, almost low enough for Weather Ball. Yeah, this doesn't KO. And then barely makes it to the Bone Club here. But Venusaur should be able to close this game out very nicely. And this could be a good game to my opponent. So if you guys did go ahead and enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Poke Trainer out.